Do 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 do. Why didn't get a beep beep? The hell? Why isn't it kicking me to T-FAR?
80.
Hello, server. Why are you not registering that I'm in the server? Okay, that's weird. I'll just leave and rejoin. That should fix it. Hey guys, just a small technical difficulty with TeamSpeak. It's not letting me boot back in, so just quick fix.
Connected. Channel switched.
Why is it not registering? That's weird. Okay. That's a weird T-FAR glitch. Let's see how borked I am since T-FAR is deciding not to work. God, I love game glitches. I'm gonna have to fix all the garrisons now. That's gonna be great. There we go. Fuck me.
Guys, apparently some guy called Liru is the Zeus. Who knew?
Tell you a stupid answer.
Zeus is a myth.
Abraham, you want to know the worst part about
This is High on 5-0. Need to grab a gas mask again.
They show up on my
Good check, Hi. Thank you for letting us know that you have ascended.
Congrats.
Abraham, can you tell me the radio frequency?
Yeah, I was just relogging to fix a glitch.
So if you look in the TeamSpeak, dude, for future reference, you'll see next to each squad name there's a SR80, SR90, etc. That's the short range number we're always on.
Yeah, I just noticed. Thank you.
No worries.
Fiki, check.
Good check.
So, Sif, we're gonna be
Echo reject signing on.
Check.
Check.
Hi, man.
Ground command, checking on 50.
Good check.
Press you and join.
Jumped your head, I am the boss.
So, Ground, if you're on net, I'm gonna give you a little hint. Your JTAC he can be your 2IC, you know? I didn't realize I needed to specifically label him.
We've already sorted that, Liru. We're just causing issues now. We're just causing issues now. We've been quarantined, my friend. We have nothing better to do but cause issues.
Ooh, this is very nice.
Oh dear, this is gonna be a fun op, isn't it?
I only just spawned in. We need to create a group because we're not in a group.
I would just like to remind everybody that tracers are incendiary, so they will blow things up.
It won't do that, and you shouldn't have tracers anyway, but that's not how the script works.
My realism has been ruined.
Sucks to suck.
Yeah.
Stop.
Our group is now
No, that's Iota.
Good check.
I've had a massive brain fart since I did single player. How do I activate the flashlight?
B. Gas mask. Box.
I've got
Squads, if you can hear me, make sure everyone grabs a gas mask, because if you don't, you're going to have a bad time.
Yep. 1 minute away.
This is Delta signing on 50.
Echo on 50.
Medical support and standby. I have a fucking seizure from the flashing lights.
FAKs are in the whatchamacallit, the vehicles. Can I have a medic come up to me real quick? I always like to ceremonially test the medical system.
Larry, you on net?
Shoot me in the face, Dem. See if you can bring me back.
There we go. I'm just an idiot. Got it.
We're not on the same team instead.
Now revive me.
Yep.
Yes, I'm ground command medic.
Looking at someone. Delta check.
Wow.
Seems to work.
Excellent.
Go blue, green, sorry.
Toolkits are working as first aid kit or what?
Clueless, are you a medic?
FAKs are how you bring people back.
I don't know how I ever would have known.
Supplies,
Ow.
supplies you need are in the trucks. The gas mask, which
Okay.
you need,
Join.
Larry,
are you a medic?
Cargo
Can I leave Liru side now?
If you do not have the gas mask,
Ground, this is high. Let me know when you want the brief. Over.
Oh my gas mask.
Resupply is gonna be in the
Do 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 do. No. Don't do this shit. Stay in the turret.
We don't have any facts.
I will respawn you if you don't stay in the turret.
facts are all of the supplies you need are in the vehicles. The cargo nets contain your gas masks.
Alright, so now we just gotta reset everything, which is fine. That's why I didn't want to log off, but, you know, sometimes you have to. It happens.
I couldn't.
I can.
Oh, and they broke one of my tents. That's fine.
Alpha, you one and your boys ready to go?
You long neck gibbon.
What's the net again?
All the intel should work fine still.
Squad leads, group around Liru, please. Liru, when they get here, give us the brief.
Alright, let me know. I'm just resetting all the garrisons. My AI had to relog to fix a TFAR bug.
No worries. Squad leads around Liru, please, now.
Medic's supposed to have respirators like the rest of us?
Calm
or are they
down.
supposed to have
Come
the
in.
backpacks?
It's in your backpack. I re-scripted your backpack so you could carry that. Yep.
God, someone picking up a
80. 80 is Charlie.
Liru, are you over here?
Yep.
Hey, got a really quick question for you. Are we allowed to load like other guns as well on top of the guns we currently have?
You're not able to because the pylons only give you dagger. I checked, otherwise it would have given you GAUs, but there's no GAU 12, so you only have miniguns.
Sorry, what was it?
Alright, here's the brief. Break. So, it is 2025, and for whatever reason, Kavala has become the site to an interesting biological contaminant that unfortunately the world doesn't know much about. Teams with the World Health Organization, also known as WHO, were sent in along with IDAP personnel, and ever since 36 hours ago, all hell has broken loose, and we have lost contact with those teams. If you were to open your map real quick, break. We have been sent in over at the Point Magos, also someone labeled as Decon Base, to set up a CBRN outpost. We also have an aircraft carrier on the outside. It's hard to see, but she's at 006130, waiting to pick us all up once we have achieved our objective, which is as follows. Break. On the map are 5 office buildings marked with red markers. These represent facilities that WHO was using as staging points to collect all of their data on this biological contagion. Excuse me. You will be going to those places and trying to find any intel on what they uncovered for this biological contaminants. Your second objective is to go to the hospital and attempt to locate patient 0 and recover a tissue sample. Break. Any intel you may find, which may lead you to other parts of the mission, you are to act upon and complete. If you run into anywhere that you are concerned about or whatnot, feel free to radio to me and I will give you some advice. You will have to use your brain to solve a puzzle in this one, so hopefully you can figure it out. If not, oh well. Otherwise, stay in the highlighted area, which is this box zone around us. If you go outside of it, you will be killed off by a radiation script. So, be careful. Might I recommend just following the roads, the little bit of road that goes outside the zone, that'll be okay, but, you know, if you go further out, you'll probably die. Otherwise, break. Hostile forces might include hostile superpowers that are also trying to figure out what happened to this island, as well as, well, we don't know, so good luck. Break. Symptoms of this biological contagion included, but are not limited to, nausea, swelling, total organ failure, redness of eyes, and other symptoms. Any questions?
Redness of eyes, is it glowing or just slight irritation?
Slight irritation.
ROE for this situation?
If you see anyone unarmed, try not to shoot them, but don't let them touch you. And break. They're armed, try to avoid them. If they're wearing CBRN gear, assume they're hostile nations and shoot only if shoot back. Over.
This is Bravo. I've got a problem.
What's your problem?
My medic appears to be infected already. He has red eyes.
That's awkward.
Far.
Okay, since this is now a contamination zone, are we free to shoot anything non-living to make room for our approach, or try and keep everything up?
I already told you in the beginning of the op, we're not throwing in zombies or demons. I'm staying true to that. There are no zombies and demons in this operation.
I believe you mean...
I mean by buildings and rocks and stuff like that, except we're not using explosives.
I would limit your explosive usage. As I have told people in the beginning, there are... we don't know how this contagion exactly reacts to flammables, and bad stuff might happen. So everything that you're given, grenades and stuff, are fine, but if you outright blow up buildings, some extra bad stuff might happen. So don't do that.
The blow up buildings.
By the way, this is Charlie team lead. My squad lead isn't here yet, so I'm doing squad lead stuff right now.
No.
Any squad leads have any questions that need to be asked?
If the helicopters get destroyed, will they respawn?
They will respawn on this position in a few minutes.
Sweet, thank you.
Okay, that begs another question. If a flaming helicopter lands in the area, is it going to cause chaos or not?
That's for me to know and for you to find out, buddy.
Well,
I will be sure to land exactly where you guys are and set the world on fire. Burn in holy fire.
This is high stem, but I'm gonna go check up on Charlie SL. Hey, DeVincer, buddy, you okay? You need to come in the server. I know you have a phone call, man, but you need to come on and play. Otherwise, gotta give your slots to someone else.
I know, but it's...
Liru, I have a question for you.
ETA?
Who do I actually? I was about to
Yeah, all the medics have...
Sorry, what?
ETA on my lead.
Hey, Liru. Medics got toolkits, not medikits.
Oh, that's weird. Alright, give me a second. I'll fix it. Oh, I know why they're doing that. Yeah, medics, go into the box and grab a medikit. Your toolkits work the same way as medics. It's because of a config issue with one of the scripts I couldn't figure out, and I forgot to provide that as well. Don't worry about it. They'll work as medikits, but feel free to grab one and switch one out if you need to.
Toolkits will work as medikits.
The question, but earplugs, so we need pause break? Or...
Pause break if you need them. Otherwise, yeah, you won't get ear ringing like Ace, so don't worry about it.
Solid.
Larry, are you on that?
Yes, I said.
Well, medics, think of it this way. When someone gets shot, their CBRN gear gets punctured, so that's why you were given toolkits, but if it's too awkward for you, you can take a medikit, I don't care.
Yes, I'm going to fix a bullet hole with a wrench.
Yes! As it should be. I mean, it doesn't tell you what specific tools you get, but you guys don't want to be creative, so whatever.
It includes
gaffer tape, electrical tape,
He
what are you
has
talking
red
about?
glowing eyes. Why are you guys red glowing?
He's been stressed recently.
It's not that
He's stuck in debug, so I'm fixing him.
Because he's been working a lot, so he's just been hay fever season, you know?
If you can dodge it, right, you can dodge the contagion.
Alright, ground. Feel free to step off in a few minutes. Hopefully Charlie lead will get on. I'm gonna go talk to Echo real quick. He'll be back. He was just stuck in debug.
Charlie just connected.
Echo, I'm not sure if you can hear me, but just come on in a minute and a half. I think you were stuck in debug. That or you weren't spawning, so just give it a second, okay?
Yeah, no, I can hear you, and yeah, it just was like...
Cool.
Respawn disabled.
Yeah, you were stuck in debug, so that'll fix it. Just get back on when it lets you. Okie dokie, artichokey.
Okay. Hey, Holy Light. Oh, sorry, wrong now.
You take the front one. C7080.
Still won't matter. Shoot my left leg.
This is Delta?
Yes.
My radio disappeared.
Some, Hal picked up an extra. Never mind. Had 9 people in my squad then, what the fuck?
Yeah, he said he wouldn't be able to make it in.
All squads, this is ground. If someone's radio randomly despawned, I put extra in the box. I don't know why that happens, but get good.
Just it's not going.
Everyone got a radio.
Radios. Extra radios in that.
Also, all squads, make sure your guys are wearing gas masks, otherwise you're going to have a bad time.
Everyone, come over underneath the tower. I need to give you a visual inspection to make sure you've got the right kit. If you've got the wrong kit, you're gonna go re-kit.
Laser, make Larry go
Laden, you're fine.
for medic.
Bravo's loaded.
Outcast into the front left hemisphere.
Yes, Outcast?
I need to know if there's if there's some call signs that are I'm not allowed to tick. Check chat.
Seriously, you've not got a fucking laws of vault.
Is that not allowed?
Alright, so today's mission
That'll be allowed. That's fine.
to the town of Kavala, and we're
Sweet.
going to be investigating 4 office buildings for traces of some bioweapon. So that we're going to be hitting up the
The
hospital
empty one
to try
right
and
in
get
front of
tissue
us would be an
samples from
option.
patient 0. There will be civilians in the AO. We do not shoot. We only fire if we fire the punch.
Last thing I'll say is excuse me, if you have reinserts here, I will call to ground, and ground, you can deal with that with your air asset.
Roger that.
Pretty much a TLDR. Pretty simple.
Anyway, last reminder, if you're
Okay, yeah. No explosives are to be used in these cities. Grenades are fine, but nothing bigger than a
Alpha
grenade.
is loaded.
Once you're done, get in this fucking truck and
Bravo, you loaded?
Alpha is loaded.
Bravo, are you loaded?
Command is not yet loaded.
Charlie, are you loaded?
Back chat where?
We have to go to the hospital to find patient.
Charlie's loaded.
Alright, what's up, guys? We will hear...
Delta's loaded in one light
So to show you guys why I wanted zombies and demons, I wanted these bad boys. Also, there's gonna be,
We're loading with Delta.
Let's wait.
I do want some ambience here, so give me a demon.
Delta's loaded.
I am purely going to use him for his audio.
First 2 Hemmets, hold up.
Roger, Bravo holding.
Echo's loaded.
Hi, Command. Is there a rearm on the carrier?
Negative.
Dang it.
It is purely for a debug thing at the end of the op. This is so the zombie doesn't move around, but I can still use it as a sound
Delta,
module.
ready to step off.
So you're first, then it's the other Vic, and then Echo Delta last after ground command.
Oh yeah, we should have more than enough masks. So, my box with all their masks decided not to spawn all the masks, and if you double-click, you see there's no option to give more masks.
Do we have infantry resupply at base?
There should be more than enough resupply in every one of the Vics you take.
Copy. Let's say, under perfectly abnormal circumstances, a vehicle gets blown up. Is there any way...
Thank God you have 2 other Vics at base.
Let's say under abnormal circumstances, every single Vic blows up.
Well then, you're shit out of luck.
I am perfectly okay with this.
Hey, Ground, you have one guy that looks like he's just gonna bring up another Hemet since he is silly.
Oh, convoy hold, let the other one get up so I can yell at him.
And so it begins.
Ground, we could wait for him at the town.
Hi, has he actually moved out or has he jumped out and is now just standing there like an idiot? Because if he's standing there like an idiot, just TP him up so we can
He's
get
barreling a Hemet down the road right now.
No
Why?
Bravo, it's all back on that. I had a CTAD crash and just driving down.
Interesting. Okay, so for whatever reason, these guys' heads decided to change back into normal. So I now need to quickly redo all of them. Okay, that's funny.
Bravo, that's one of your boys.
That's okay.
Take the Hammett and bring it down.
Can we get going?
What's up?
Alright, cool.
This is taking the time. Can we just fucking move out, please?
That's fine, you know, just redo units.
Get the fuck out of here, all ground units move.
I mean, this is, after all, just, you know, fixing bugs as they appear and all that smooth jazz. What do you mean, did not find sufficient positions? Go.
Hi, this is ground.
Send message.
Can you take that empty Hemet back to base if possible, please?
Pilots are working on it right now.
Never mind, pilots
Hi,
handle it.
this is JTAC, we're dealing with it.
Affirm.
Yeah.
So forced on some of their gun lights, but not everyone. That's interesting. Let's try that one more time. It's probably glitching out because I did have to relog, but that's okay. Then the rest of these squads I can just spawn in as need be. Alright guys, what's up? Sorry about that. I'm just fixing all the issues that came up because I had to relog because TFAR decided to bug out. Today we have an interesting operation that is surrounded around the whole little quarantine thing going on IRL. It is a full CBRN op. Basically, to explain, 3 office buildings in this AO are all... Hold up. Looks like this group didn't get re-garrisoned, that's fine. 3 out of these 5 office buildings have coordinates. 2 coordinates each specifically. So they'll have to combine 6 numbers to find a final coordinate, which will lead them down here. And I just realized my fog decided to decay completely. So this will be a bit interesting. I need to reset this just a tad. There we go.
Oh, foggy.
I didn't want to have to use that specific feature, but I just noticed my fog all decided to completely fade off, so it's okay. I had a secondary fog. I notice how the fog has kind of gotten really low now. That's okay. Towards the actual beach itself, it's really bad, but they don't have to be in those areas specifically. Once they get up to the high ground, it's a bit better, but most of this op will be conducted in the low ground anyway. But anyway, objective 2 is to basically interact with dead patient 0 boy, take a tissue sample, blah blah, get to the final position, fight off the CSAT CBRN guys, and then come back, so we'll see how things go.
Are we dropping here or no?
We haven't come into contact, so we're going to go further.
Roger that.
So now it's just a matter of spawning things that, you know, get in the player base's way. But my units will pretty much stay in the fog as these guys stay up there.
Smoke in the distance. Let's direct south.
I do love the red eye effect of these guys from far off.
Contact the ground forces, that smoke is at the hospital.
Oh yeah, right, I don't have a global skill in vanilla, I always forget that.
Dismount at this dismount point.
So, let's see what they do. So they're all mounted in CBRN stuff with 9mm.
Delta's dismounted. Alpha is dismounted.
Charlie is all dismounted.
Let me also play with
Bravo
them
dismounted.
with my little voice module.
Squad leads, I've revised the route to Office Building 1 on the map. Tell me if you think that's a good idea or should I go back?
So that thing's gonna aggro.
Seems good. What's the marching order?
Okay, Alpha will be first.
Hey you, make sure you grab a mask. Make sure you grab a mask.
Guys up ahead, southbound on the MSR with guns with red eyes.
Did you grab one?
You know the ROE.
Bravo.
Alright, let's pull that back a bit. So yeah, they're right there.
Bravo shifting east up the hill.
You got contact southwest.
So if you guys went down, but yeah, they're very squishy.
Have bright red eyes armed with guns.
Using that purely for ambience.
Okay, all squads, unless otherwise called, lights off.
So again, just a fun little mission. Try to envelop them with that sound. But let me interact with chat a bit more. I apologize, guys. Again, a lot of stuff I had to quickly reset because everything broke. But right now, player base, they've entered the town. I'm going to have them basically fight through this area, fight through the thick fog.
This is Charlie to Echo.
Go for Echo.
Could you guys not be right on top of us? Maybe move a little bit east?
Roger, I'll order my guys to hold a bit.
just a sound module.
Delta's reporting contact south.
Because again, for this op, I went for something a bit more, sensual, if that makes sense. Oh, Pro just got shot in the face by that guy. Ooh, one tap. Hopefully that minigun will take out those guys. I'm going to set them to hold fire so they don't kill any of these guys. I want them to see if they PID that they have other guys in this AO.
Charlie, the rest of the squad's
Have any problems with the
will
zombies
be
recently? No, I mean, I've got a demon spawn, but I'm not, again, I'm not actually using it.
Delta Echo, find a position to hold and hold. Bravo Alpha, same thing, wait for Charlie to catch up.
So they're that way because the helicopter freaked them out.
This is Delta reporting 1 times enemy fortification to the southeast of our position by the construction site.
Plus this heavy fog will let me spawn units in very close.
You can go in and try and clear it out so long as you've got support.
Infidel, I think, just got shotgunned.
Alpha Bravo, once you've done contact, move up.
Echo holding position at Echo pause.
Just gonna hold position by the gas station.
Pull that thing back.
Delta confirms. Delta confirms PID CSAT.
Get out of that line of sight. One of the other squads should be able to try the flanking maneuver.
I can just mow down most of the guys back there, yep. As that all happens, I'll be spawning additional squads from down here as they attempt their flanks.
Checkpoint by the gas station.
So I'll put this back down here.
Charlie is to the northwest of this gas station.
Ooh, I got shot in the face. Good shot.
Top of a building.
Yep, Delta already reported that, mate.
Go for ground.
Squads be advised, Echo Squad is to your west. Please check fire when you look that way.
Detect the ground forces. Strike marker south. We're coming in with miniguns to suppress the zone. Strike over. Charlie's getting contact from southwest.
Yeah, so these guys are totally getting hung up by that
marker, yes.
Aircraft. I'm gonna break them apart and send them up manually. Again, it's basically just a mix of CBRN forces fighting and locals that are infected with something.
Southwest, along the MSR.
Delta's moving towards the gas station.
Okay, 3 units, clear out the gas station, 2 more, take security.
Yeah, again, going for a bit of a horror-esque op as well, without, you know, cheesing out using zombies outright. Instead, I'm trying to find creative ways to use all this stuff entirely. So this guy pops up. Iota gets shot, but he empties out him. I did give these guys, like, little blue bomb vests to give them a bit extra armor. And they're also coming up on the first office building, which is just right there. I got these forces back here. Looks like Bogan went down. Rich looks like he got shot as he was trying to pull back. But with the usage of smaller calibers, it does make for, you know, you have to use a few more bullets to kill them, but it's balanced in the fact that they don't have anything OP except for the Vipers.
Strike on Office 1 marker. Fortified positions.
Actually, I'm going to have it start, you know, sounding like it's behind them as well. Medic just got shot, that's unfortunate.
The first office building, we're by a little sandbag bunker to its bottom.
If the gas station's clear, everyone move up.
Ooh, they just shot a guy up there, that was good.
Yellow strike markers are clear, you don't need to shoot it. Voices be advised, Delta's taken 1 time technical with a minigun on the top to the southeast of the office building. Please don't engage it.
What I can do is I can send some backup down here. But again, for this op, it's more so I'm just managing the story here, making sure that they have fun. Not really focused on anything specific, but as you can see, you know, it's easy to get lost in this fog, and you have to really keep your guys close together. And it looks like squad leaders are doing a good job with that.
Delta, I want you to hold this position. Bravo, Alpha, I want you guys to hold the construction building. Echo, come up and clear the office. Charlie holds the MSR, the one you're at right now.
So I've copied Delta's holding the southwest MSI. This is Echo, we're moving.
Bravo's requesting permission to take the vehicle.
The one to the northeast, yes you can.
Alpha's watching the southeast.
Here, if I really wanted to mess with them, because again, I said no zombies, but that's against them.
Charlie, how are you?
Just for the sound.
Charlie is encountering some demon noises. We're trying to clear them out, but we have trouble finding them.
No worries, ground sound as well.
All forces to be advised, enemy D content can be used to treat your injuries, so free medical.
Just for that sweet, sweet audio.
Bravo's in the construction building.
Alpha's currently dealing with contact south.
Wow, Outcast, you missed all those shots, buddy. Get good. But now, see, we're starting to get at night, so it's getting darker.
It's Charlie to ground.
I thought my faces broke for a second. They weren't giving red eyes. I'm like, what the hell? No, please. So I had to quickly fix that.
If they are coming.
Good, don't go through the front end, go around the back through the back area, that way if anything happens you've got a lot of cover.
Ground, this is Bravo.
Go Bravo.
Have we searched these tents next to the crane?
Yeah, Yeah, so he won't
Has
attack.
been searched, there's nothing in there. However, anybody that seems to be injured can use it as a medical facility.
Alright, let's get some panic in the disco here.
This is Actor, first aid back on fire. We're exiting the office.
Roger that.
These guys are getting stuck up there for the fire.
This is Delta apologizing for shooting into the construction site. Your red eyes beat the shit out of me.
Yeah, there's some bozo that joined in the server with red eyes and he's throwing everything off, so I think he's getting shot at by friendlies. Because they got red eyes under his mask. But I think it's time to start setting it tonight here.
Charlie, this is Delta. Once the area up to the church is clear, we'll push up to your house.
Ground, be advised we have contacts in the parking garage.
But they don't have night
of,
vision.
Office 1.
They only have flashlights, so I'm trying to, you know, get the natural light in here the best I can. I'm also checking back and forth here.
There should not be anything in the construction site because we've got 2 squads in security on it.
But again, this is what it looks like all the way down here.
Glitched and has red eyes, so just be aware.
He's not glitched, he deliberately chose a file with red eyes to play on, so that's up to him.
Get shot, that's his fault.
Blue, check fire. Mark Charlie Pulse. We're at the church.
Delta's gonna move to your position.
So again, from up here it looks like it's really clear, but when you actually come down, this is what visibility is like. But the AI are doing a really good job to reflect it, so yeah, if they put their flashlights on, they can use that to PID.
Echo's moving out.
But again, playing with the demons.
This is Charlie. We'll move with Delta across the bridge.
And you're gonna see friendly fires here and there.
Southbound towards Office 2.
Bravo Alpha, you're free to move south east on your own prerogative. Just try and keep up with everyone else after you've taken contact.
Roger, Alpha.
See, outside of the town it's like really dark, but because of all the lights on...
Tell me.
Manpad?
Even if it's like a dead guy that had a manpad, I just need to know if there's manpads inside the AO.
And then bodies are also doing things.
Charlie, be advised that's a solid position in a small compound to the northwest of the Office 2 building.
Some of them, the red eyes are really hidden.
God, this is Delta. We can clear Office 2 if you'll be a security for us.
Bravo, contacts on this MSR coming down to us now.
This is Echo. We've arrived at Office 2. We are clearing now.
They just ran Abraham over. After they do the hospital, I'm gonna trigger an EMP that's gonna cut all the natural lights.
Charlie, move your ass up, try and get into position quickly.
Where do you want this?
Move down the MSR.
Oh, fuck. Double tapped a demon with that. I guess the CPU's getting a bit bottlenecked.
Echo, this is Delta. We're currently pulling security to your east, south, and west at this time.
Start having them come to the hospital.
Right, coming in on the southwest.
Hey, Charlie, Delta.
I'm not sure if they actually... Did they get the intel? Yes, they did. Okay, so I got the 24. Again, it'll give them 6 numbers.
Be advised, friendlies on Office 2 rooftop. Don't shoot.
We'll have to utilize those. And I'm also going
Ground,
to...
be advised, I see an empty helicopter on top of the hospital.
Delta
Roger
ground.
that. Go for ground.
Will you push in Office 3 or the hospital next?
The hospital next, then we'll double back and go for the third office.
If we're actually hitting up the hospital at this time.
Bravo, you get to search it. Everyone else, once you've cleared this office, move on up.
I'd copy Delta will provide security at the hospital.
I just want to make sure every time if they try to go explore a building that has some of the noise, it won't be they won't find it. Because again, a lot of smoke and mirrors this up.
That's a Charlie, can you use paramedic? My medic just went down for some reason.
Where do you need my medic?
Currently on my position.
Outcast is strafing.
Copy Wilson.
You're northeast right now.
Alright, just
This is ground to all squads. If you find a decontamination unit, yell it out. That's the only way we can full heal at this point in time.
Alpha is now clearing the roof.
Mm-hmm.
Can you place some lights around the...
Yeah, stand by.
Ground, be advised, Delta's in a good position to advance to Office 3.
Delta, this is Echo. Do you mind if we join you for that?
Is this Charlie? Can we move on Office 3?
Hold for now.
Repeat last, please.
Hold for now.
That should be good.
I'll be advised, Delta is on Charlie pause. We can 2-force this office building.
Alright, now I'm probably gonna have to stay to thermals because now there's no lights. So they're forced to basically put lanterns on.
Ground, this is Alpha. We believe that the helicopter on top of the hospital is flyable.
Yeah, our fuel's out though.
We don't need to worry about that right now. The hospital and its surrounds secure. Okay, if the hospital is secure, everyone move on Office 3. Delta Charlie, you have full permission to go
Yeah, the red eyes are what's the giveaway.
Copy that.
Be advised, enemy forces northeast of the hospital.
Oh boy, this is Delta. We've got flashlights by the fucking office 3 building. Not us, not friendly.
Charlie's moving into Office 3 after we take care of those contacts.
Whew, that guy went flying.
Send again, Bravo, please.
Civilian engaged by contact northwest.
Yeah, someone took one of the enemy guns.
Okay, everyone at the hospital, disengage from current targets and move to the office.
Delta's in position to breach office building.
They're waiting from the west side, Delta.
Get away from the hospital now, move. Bravo, you guys okay?
Yeah, not sure what happened.
From this point on, the hospital is now a contaminated zone. Nobody's to go there.
It's not really on the fly,
So
it's just
CSAT
giving all the
to
little
set
bells and
Office
whistles.
3 with some decontamination units.
Delta reports CBRN camp to the south of Office 3.
Anybody that needs it, go to that decon unit and get yourself fully healed.
See, they will find all 3 clues before they have to hit that one building, so we'll see if they can. But so far, it's only been 45 minutes. Probably take another 30 minutes for this mission, but we're good on time. Do you want your goat back? Shreb, thanks for the $2 spot.
Has 3 been cleared yet?
Covet Whiskey Cola Chill. I'm sure this will become a good cocktail someday. Definitely. Thanks for the $2 spot, my man. I hope you keep enjoying the ops, and I hope you get a kick out of this. Yeah, so they're illuminating smoke right here. Yeah, and I even gave custom little laptop decals. Let's see, if we were to check Ares intel here, they've only found 1 data fragment so far, so they haven't interacted with that other laptop yet.
Charlie to ground, we're moving on Office 4. Office 3 has been cleared.
Ground Society, copy.
This is Charlie.
Ground, this is Hyde, you copy.
Go ahead, Hyde.
Just a reminder, make sure you're picking up the fragments as you're moving through, over. Righto, Flavit, I hope you keep enjoying, there we go, just making sure, because I don't want them to backtrack, but Flavit, thanks for the 5 spot, I hope you are enjoying that, I hope everyone watching is enjoying this op. God, I hope you guys are getting a kick as this as well, kick out of this op as well, but I mean, so, we just saw it there for a second, but you can see his red eyes in the distance in the fog, and that was the one thing I was going for this operation.
There should be a fragment at every office. How did we miss one?
No clue. We checked every room and we did not find a laptop or a file or folder or anything.
Ground, this is High. Right, break. I did say there would be 3 data fragments total. Not every office building would have a fragment. Over.
Roger that.
is Delta engaging contacts from the office building. We're pushing inside.
Okay, go in, clear it out.
This is where the fog gets really bad. Let's see, what else
Charlie
can I
will
send?
block towards the south.
Stay close to the docks.
Ground, this is, ground. Office 4 secured.
Roger that, check all the rooms.
There's a report in northeast contacts.
So Dr. Boom ran off as a medic and got shot. That wasn't smart.
One unit in the office, Charlie's on its own, the others should be able to pull a full 360.
Let's see if we were to open map.
Charlie, this is Bravo. What's your
They
status?
have two. Nope, they have all three data
just
fragments.
Charlie, we're good.
So
We're
03,
holding
21,
position so that nothing
24.
sneaks up on the MSR towards the office floor.
03, 21, 24. So let's see if they figure it
Bravo's
out.
moving back to Office 3 to check it.
I gave them 6 numbers. Wow, Outcast dabbed on that entire fire team. Hot damn.
This is Charlie to Bravo. Did you check Office 5?
Office 5 was acquired. 03 was the intel. I believe they're grid space coordinates, but we need to find them and reference them.
They have all 3.
Early, you might have infantry east 50 meters.
So now they just have to use their brain. I told them there would be a puzzle they have to solve. It's a very simple puzzle. You just plug in 3 numbers. Or the 3 2-digit numbers, and you get a grid ref. And like I said, it's even in order. So 03, 21, 24.
Delta, we need you back by Office 4. One of our platoon medics just went down.
If Delta pull back to the office building, fucking Charlie's medic just went down.
If not, I mean, they can... I don't think they'll be able to see it because the fog's too thick down here, but... Nope, not even from up there, so air might spot it, but... Let's see if they're smart enough to figure this puzzle out. They just got the data fragment again. Yeah, so now oh God, they're just gonna confuse themselves now. This should be good.
What floor is the platoon medic on?
Charlie Alpha, this is Echo. Be advised, we're going to push parallel with you guys to Office 5.
Office 5 has already been cleared.
Oh shit, nice.
Everyone regroup at Office 3.
Alpha copies.
Echo's en route.
Did we get Office 4?
Office 4 was cleared, yes.
Sorry, let me rephrase that. Did we acquire the intel out of Office 4?
There was no intel there.
Yes, there is. It's a laptop. Go find it.
Shot shotgun at him.
It's a laptop sitting on a table or something. Find it and pick it up.
It could also be a folder or a file.
So far, it has been a laptop.
Roger. Well, we've only got 2 data fragments and a tissue sample. We're missing one.
Be advised, one data fragment has 2 different numbers, another data fragment has 1. So unless there is 4 sets of numbers, we've got 3 supposedly.
Roger.
Hey, wave off, you just hit my medic.
He just sniped the medic out of everybody.
Charlie, I need
You have
your
enemy
medic
infantry
down.
direct south.
Delta head to Office 3, that's the review point.
I'm gonna get the next vehicle ready.
All squad leads to the Western decontamination tent. I want to talk to you all.
Roger that, Alpha is still moving.
This is moving.
So he's consolidating everyone back. Yeah, I'm gonna start shooting up at him. Sniped his instruments out. So they're all down talking about it.
Okay, all forces be advised, my squad's disobeying orders and they're going to Office 5 wanting to clear in it because they're a fucking bunch of chats.
Office 5 has been cleared.
I did think I called them chats.
All forces be advised, there is infantry scattered throughout the town at various different locations between Office 4 and Office 5. People at Office 3, be advised you have contacts moving towards you from the west.
Contacts coming in from
Bravo,
the
shift west.
Gentlemen, you're going to be having
That position to
Echo, check your
should we
map.
go check
I've
that?
marked the
Or
position
should
of
we
Rick
check
B
the
as a
to make sure we've got all the
map. You guys
information?
would proceed south along the MSR to grid rep 03.
Let's go that way.
Everybody I'm giving you a marker on the map, go to it.
Yep, they got it.
3, 2, 1, 2, 4.
Hey, Lamau, they actually solved a puzzle.
Private contacts to our northwest, I'm trapped.
West, then south.
Coming back through, I'm good. Lots of contacts coming that way, boys. Good luck. Bye!
Hey.
Double time at south. Move.
So red eyes are gonna give me away pretty easily.
Alpha's moving, we're picking up people.
Move as fast as you can when you can.
I love how the Stain 9mm now sounds like the 6.5 MX.
Why are we pushing south exactly?
The data fragments we got match up to a grid ref on the map. We're heading to that grid ref.
just shot him in the ass. Alright, 2 more squads.
Roger that. Wave off air. Don't get them close. Alpha, you okay?
Yeah, Alpha's okay. We're just trying to scoop up some idiot who won't tell us where he is.
If you can't find him in the next 2 minutes, I'm sorry, but he's getting left behind.
Alpha copies.
They're literally right next to each other, but they don't know how to communicate. Those red eyes and those silhouettes. You just saw that one.
AA at that position, so it means it's going to be heavily fortified. Everyone go in as a group, not single up.
Attacked ground forces. A is at AAA marker.
Just to send those guys in as QRF. Yeah, they're gonna ditch him because they don't know how to get to him. I mean, that is Dr. Boom again. We already saw him running off over there, so I'm not surprised.
NBCs. Yeah, right. Don't say it, Scully. Don't say it.
The archives are zombie demons and we don't have enough ammo to kill them.
Yeah, so they're talking about the zombie demon, that thing.
Delta forces, the grid ref has definitely got some activity in it. Seeing decontamination tents in a big zone.
From the road west. A lot of fucking dudes coming down the road west.
Set up defensive positions to smack them.
I don't care. Frost just got injured by himself.
Charlie, our medic's down to your south. You can send a medic.
Copy.
Ooh, Bravo, we're gonna keep pushing along the road and try and find that AAA site.
Roger that. Take another group with you.
Ground be advised, Alpha is finally getting hit, but we're only at half strength.
Roger that. You stay here. Charlie, you move up with Bravo.
This is Echo. We're going to go inside one of these domes and check it out.
Delta's got some intel.
Don't blame us, blame Hogan. It's all his fault.
We're holding here. Are you guys good?
Yeah, so poor Bogan trying to drag him back.
Got oofed by a circumstance. Can we get another medic to his location?
Medic right next to you.
So Angel needs to push up that he found that intel. And then they need to call me in.
Ground to High Command.
This is hi, send message.
We have found a laptop within this supposed area. It was connected to a chopper black box that was underneath a dome.
Roger, and how did you find this laptop? Over.
We
Delta found it next to a crash.
For it.
Delta found it next to a crashed helicopter that came through the roof of the dome on the table next to 1x Viper.
Everybody but Echo out of the compound now. Echo and whoever is in here, stay.
Echo holding position.
Just holding.
Alright, this is high. I'm gonna assume you found that from finding the medical laptops?
Yes.
Alright. Can you please give me your current grid ref so I can send in Hurons to extract you, since I believe that was the thing that we were looking for. Over.
032124.
Roger, I will be sending 3 Hurons to break. Looks like there's a clearing at 031 break 125. I will send them there accordingly.
Echo, Delta's medic.
ETA 5 mics.
Echo out of here. Everybody move to the Huron LZ and hold it. That's our pickup point.
Echo, can you spare your medic for Delta?
Yes, this is what happens when you go in little groups. You get chewed up and murdered. There's strength in numbers.
Alpha's got a lot of contact coming from the north.
Be advised, I'm down. I'm gonna need a medic. I need a medic up the road towards Kavala.
Be advised, Charlie will be at Charlie block position.
But overall, good mission. Sorry I didn't interact too much. There's a lot of stuff to manage for a mission like this.
Yeah. This is Delta. We're going to be leaving the compound, pulling north.
We might be getting some help eventually.
Ground, this is Bravo.
Go for ground.
Did we clear that AAA pass, or are we gonna leave it there?
Which one?
The one marked in purple to the south.
That's not important right now. If you're there, clear it. If not, pull away.
This is JTAC Needham over here. Found one.
And I'm down again.
East northeast, one time. I have no eyes.
Laser, Larry's down again.
They all have flashlights. I don't know why they're not using them.
Hi, Command. This is attack helicopter. How copy?
Send message.
Hey, I've been trying to remove these rockets from the respawn Little Bird. It's not letting me, so I'm just going to try to avoid firing them.
I just removed them. I already did, but they came back, so whatever.
Copied. I'll just avoid firing them.
Hey, is there a medic?
Actually, can I just dump them off in the ocean, or is that going to be an issue?
Yeah, just dump them off in the ocean. It should be fine.
I'm just lying in the middle of the road down, so if you can pick me up, that'd be wonderful.
Oh, never mind. It won't let me even grab them, so I guess I'm
that's
good.
Weird.
Thank you.
The Hurons don't seem to want to be able to move. Everything. It just works, guys. Helicopter.
JTAC, I'll copy. Oh, sorry, wrong net.
Go for ground.
See you guys on Shack Tech.
Yeah, this is Bravo to ground.
Go Bravo.
Where is the extract?
The Huron LZ is the extract point.
Hello, where are you, buddy?
This is high, be advised. I said 3 minutes ago Hurons would be there in 5 mics, so they still have another mic to 2 left over.
Oh my god, that's...
Say that again,
Those
Holly.
are all enemies! Enemies, east!
Shit.
Oh, those are all enemies!
I got shot again.
Hi, Command. This is ground. Can you say that again?
Hurons are coming in another 30 seconds. They'll be landing one at a time. First Huron should be there in about 20. Over.
Roger that.
This is Echo to all forces, east of the objective marker where the black box is found. There was an entire enemy squad on the hill with flashlights on.
Everybody to Huron LZ. Hold that point. One Huron will be coming in ASAP. We'll have as many get on as possible. They'll be coming in one at a time. Ground command unit will be the last aboard.
Break. Contact northwest on the pier. Air, lift off.
Okay, Alpha, we're gonna move up and get Ada.
It's a huge flight over time.
Last call sign, I can't have them wave off when they start that landing script. You're gonna have to clear them real quick.
Larry, go with Spark. Do what he needs. Go with Spark. Everyone.
Ground, this is high. Be advised, first helicopter's down. Load up who you want. Let me know when you want to wave off, then I'll call in for the second. It'll take another minute to actually touch down, but I'll let you know. Over.
Alpha is currently pushing to gate one of our squad members.
Please tell me who's loading up into the Hurons.
Bravo, Delta, Huron, now!
Alpha's up the road, scooping up people.
After that, every other unit, pull back.
Have you see one of them grab one of the Viper guns?
Defensive position around it. Bravo, Delta, tell us when you're all in.
We're good. We've got risen.
Delta's mounted.
Alpha's on his way back.
Bravo and Delta are loaded.
This is high. Am I pulling it off?
Get it out of there. Coil off, go. Get the next one in.
Huron is taking off. Second Huron landing now.
I'm actually a drug dealer.
Oh, that's not good.
Be advised, we may have an enemy helo in the air. Watch for it and take it out.
This is high. My guys are reporting no radar contact of a helo in the air.
Be advised, that was friendly air.
Okay, fine. Keep it on careful then.
I can get your medic up, then we have to run.
Be advised, friendly air just crashed, that's all.
Be advised, that was not a crash. Friendly Huron liftoff into friendly stream of bullets.
We can argue that in debrief.
Hi, how long till the next Huron's here?
It's doing a circle around. I told you it would take about a minute for them to land once you called it. The fact that air almost crashed into each other with that delayed it a tad. Give them a second.
Roger that.
Everyone is up. Move.
Right, move.
Charlie, Alpha, you'll be getting this one. Echo, you'll be jumping in the last with ground command.
Roger. Alpha copies.
Come on,
Be
man.
advised, there is a bunch of flashlights south on the road where the AAA marker was. Not sure what it is though. Just a bunch of infantry.
Copy, if it's a bunch of flashlights and it ain't you guys, I'm gonna shoot it.
If it's not moving to us, it's not our problem. If it
It's
starts
moving
moving to
towards
us,
you.
then it will. Air, take it out. When you're ready, hide, send the next one in. Make it quick, please.
Hi, this is Little Bird. I'm also requesting you make it quick, otherwise I gotta go back and rearm.
Ground, be advised, both AI pilots are being non-responsive this time.
One of them's coming in by the looks of it. Where's that one? That one's coming in. Get ready to load up.
Charlie, all loaded up. Alpha's nearly loaded, we're waiting on a straggler.
Ground, be advised, pilot has to wave off. He just had an engine malfunction, so he's gonna have to keep it spewing. Sending in the last chopper now.
Roger that. Ground units, for a defensive position around this landed Huron. We're the last ones out. That means move to the LZ now.
When in doubt, do it manually.
Ground forces, if you got infantry firing towards you, just tell me where they are and I'll see if I can suppress. High Command, it appears your Huron is hovering in place.
Don't worry, the first Huron has also been hovering in place for the last 10 minutes.
The ramp is now open on the first Huron, is on the Huron over here. Also, ground forces, please be advised, there is a sniper trying to snipe out the pilots.
Ed, take that sniper out. Everyone get in this ASAP. Put to land.
Ground Command, I am requesting you to tell me where this sniper is. I cannot pick it out if I do not know.
You can't see it.
Ground, be advised, Doug's Alpha Depth scuffing at Chiron like 5 minutes ago and they're still in the air. What's going on there?
High Command, how copy?
Yeah, I've been having to fly these manually because you guys broke the thing, so send message.
I am currently sitting next to a Huron. I'm trying to see if I can shove it away.
Echo is in the Huron.
All units in, take us off high.
Roger, stand by.
I am herding it like it is a lost sheep. Wait, what?
Squad leads, if any of your boys are on the ground, sorry, they're being left behind.
Alright, let me go up and unlock the channel.
Detect, this is high, we're moving.
Roger that, all ground units will be situating ourselves at the carrier. Kilos, give us cover on our way out, and then pull back to the carrier yourself.
All fours, this is high, stand by for index.
Good work everybody, index.
Did you just crash again? Wow. Wow. You pleb.
L'Oreal, because I'm worth. Oh, hi.
Apparently, I crashed my helicopter at the very end.
Yeah, you have an altimeter, you know, like, it's there.
Well, no, that's the thing, is I could see the ground, and all of a sudden it just took a hard bank to the right side.
Awesome pilots.
Alright, I'm just editing that. I think that's everyone. So, anyway, that was a nice little one-off. I was inspired by our little quarantine to do. I think it went smoothly until the end, where one of the pilots kamikazed, and it freaked out my other pilot AI, because they freak out when a friendly pilot dies. Angel, mute your mic. Anyway, so that's why the extract went a little slow because I had to manually fix it. Otherwise, I used ambient noises. I had a bunch of growlies going on. I had zombies and demons in so I could have some custom faces for the bad guys because I thought seeing the red eyes through the fog was kind of cool. Gave you the option to use flashlights to help you find shit, but most of you decided not to use your flashlights, so firefights became very difficult at times. So, you know, your choice. You do what you want. I don't care. And you found out how to beat the puzzle and combined 6 numbers together to get a grid ref. Found the black box of the helicopter that crashed that brought the contagion here and proceeded to index. So hope you had fun. Hope you had a unique experience in this type of op because I've I've only seen this type of op done 2 other times in my 3.5-year career, and yeah. Ground, go ahead, debrief.
Okay, everybody did very bloody well today. Pilots, they're a bit iffy, especially with some of that flying, but you did okay when you were called in. Squad leads, some of your boys were headless chickens, but you kept them all going. So I'm okay with what happened today. Everyone did wonderful. JTAC, 2IC.
Attack pilot did amazing. We didn't have any reinserts, so that's good job on everyone's part. So I had him holding a base so that we would eventually get the guys in, but never happened. He joined up as the co-pilot for a while, did some stuff. I stopped being able to hear him, which was great. And then the op ended, so pass.
Okay, Alpha.
Alpha has nothing unless one of my squad members wants to pitch in.
You gotta speak up if you go down. Or you gotta stay with the squad or have your whereabouts known, because just saying I need medic and then going quiet doesn't work.
If you're speaking about me, Iota, for some reason my radio broke. And
okay.
I could hear you, I couldn't speak to you for some reason.
Oh yeah, shout out to the 2 or 3 medics that decided to try to lone wolf and get shot, and then had to spend, like, an entire squad had to go and find them. That was funny to watch, guys. Play with your group, please. Continue on.
Bravo.
Bravo itself did great. I think we should have kept the Vix. They were our resupply points, and we just dumped them at the start. We should have kept 1 or 2 of them at least. Contact was light enough that we could have kept them in the back and been rather okay. It got to the point where we were picking up enemy weapons because we didn't have a resupply. So keep that in mind for the future when you're motorized. Yeah, other than that, Bravo was good.
Charlie?
Nothing to remark on my squad. Rosie did very good leading red team and keeping them in check. We could have been more aggressive, but I like to play it safe in these dark ops. Delta.
Might have had some comm issues as well. I had the issue where I could hear people, but apparently sometimes I would say something over the radio and it wouldn't go through. Other than that, the op was alright. Delta took it a bit aggressive because don't want to sit in the dark and get jumped by fuckers. Just 50 was a bit of a mess, but it always is on Friday. Pilots, please check your altimeter if you're flying above water at night time, and don't kill Alpha Squad. Other than that, it's fine. Echo.
Echo did very, very well by my standards. We stuck together. I didn't see any lone wolfing. Whenever we got separated, usually after clearing an office location, we were very quick to regroup and step off to the next location. No, very, very few friendly fire incidents from my knowledge, and yeah, good job, Echo. Have pilots gone?
Yep,
nope.
Pilots, your turn.
I'm gonna be really defensive here. I'd like to see any of you guys fly at night with very, very heavy fog where you can't see the ground and constantly be shot at, and the only way not to get shot at is flying low. So that being said, there were multiple instances where I would see flashlights come out from absolutely nowhere, being outside of the area where I was told you guys were in. I'd call it in saying, hey, I got flashlights coming in from this position, running towards you guys this distance out, and I'd get cleared to go take it out. I would not go randomly engaging guys unless I was being shot by them. There was one instance where I think I hit Ada And that's because I was getting shot. I'm not sure if it was from your direction, but I was seeing muzzle flashes and then immediately being hit. So I had shot down at you guys, and then I also found out I was also being shot from the rear. So apologies on hitting you there. The first time I crashed was because I was dead. And you can't fly a helicopter when you're dead. There was a sniper somewhere inside the middle of the town that was like putting these really big white tracer rounds into my cockpit. So yeah, and I couldn't really see any targets, so I was literally following the lines that Holy Light made. So if I hit you, I'm sorry, but I can't PID anything in that situation. It's all instrument flying, and that's hard to do, especially in Kavala. But yeah, that's basically it. Oh, and that's time where someone called out that I had shot down a helo or whatever, or killed one of the pilots in the helo. The pilot that died even said that he crashed. So don't go blaming things instantly on someone. Just a heads up on that. That's all on me. Or not all on me, that's all for me. Vampiro, you got anything?
Just had a bit trouble with Tifa. Holy Light couldn't hear me at all, so communication was a bit rough at the end. Crashes mainly on me. Sorry about anyone who got affected by that. Reinsert is kind of unnecessary completely because of the medical system. The only reinserts were, well, in the ocean and had to respawn. Otherwise, our concept was great. I think the player base had fun, so I had fun.
So guys, last thing I'll say, first off, I hope you all had fun. That's the whole point of all of this. But reading some of the feedback here with, some people saying that it was kind of a steamroll. Balancing units with fog at night is an absolute pain in my ass. Every weapon in the enemy kits were individually tested with their attachments to make sure they wouldn't, like, shoot you 20 meters down in the fog where you couldn't even get a silhouette. So yeah, it was a little easy, especially when you like grouped 3 or 5 of like everyone together and just push through. It's meant to be that way. This is always meant to be a fun, casual thing. But I'd rather have you guys steamroll it a bit than get sniped without any way of firing back. And that's why this took me a little while to get it right. You know what I mean? Because otherwise, we would be having a much more heated conversation. But nonetheless, I hope you all had fun, and thank you for playing. I'm debating whether or not we go to United Fed for next week, or if I get creative, I might, do something like this again. So we'll play it by ear,
I
but
really
I'll
enjoy
mix it
United
through.
Fed.
I'm just gonna say you made one of the guys in my squad until he shit his pants with those sound effects.
I couldn't hear. I couldn't hear anything other than gunfire and horns.
Don't be afraid to use flashlights.
Yep.
Especially in a nighttime situation.
All right, I'm gonna wrap it up here, guys. So yeah, we're sitting at about hour and a half for that op, as I predicted it would all take. So got my pacing right. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I might be back at 7:30 in 2 hours for an on-the-ground experience. Otherwise, go operate operationally. We have another op tomorrow at 2:30, and if I can finish it in time, we'll have a second op at noon, so noon and 2:30, respectively. Stay safe, wash your hands, take care, and go operate operationally.